Hi, we're Fantastic Team 4, and I'm Suze Anderson.
I'm Bree Miles.
I'm Ron Lorenzini.
I'm Will Marsh.
I'm Shane Park.
And I'm Grant Lang.
And our idea for the Macy's project is to implement advertisements that promote Macy's activewear onto YouTube and Spotify. We feel like this is such a great idea because so many people use YouTube and Spotify daily, and there's several different reasons that we're going to talk about as to why we feel like this idea has huge potential for business growth. And also, most of the time, you can't skip these advertisements when they pop up, so the company will really be getting what they're paying for. I personally always record my TV shows these days, so I can either skip through commercials or when commercials come on TV, I just change the channel or something. So that's why it's so great that when these come up, that the audience will actually have to watch the commercials, and then that way the business, like I said, will be getting what they paid for. So generally speaking, our idea is to create these advertisements so that they appeal to both men and women and also grab their attention at the beginning so that they become interested in Macy's wear products and that they continue to watch the advertisement and hopefully move on to buying products.
So, our two strategic ideas that we have are, like previously stated, putting our advertisements on social media such as YouTube and Spotify, as well as appealing to both men and women. Right now, the vast majority of people that buy activewear are girls, so trying to get it to appeal to both genders would greatly increase the sales. The strengths of this plan are that over 60 billion hours of YouTube are watched daily, so there's tons and tons of people that use YouTube, as well as Spotify. There's over 60 million subscribers in use. So both of these forms of advertisement are very effective. As well as this form of advertisement is pretty new in retrospect, and not many companies use it. So Macy's would be ahead of the curve and would be using a form of advertisement that not as many people are deciding. A few of the weaknesses is that it costs 10 cents per view for Macy's to advertise on YouTube. So although it does not cost some money, a lot of money, it would still cost some. So they would have to find new ways of paying for these advertisements. And another weakness is that there are a few ads that people are able to skip. Although that wouldn't cost you money if the people didn't view it, you would still have people not getting the advertisements that you are sending out.
Along with the strengths and weaknesses, we have several questions that arise. The first being the financial aspects, like is the cost worth it? Should they actually put the money in, and how much it is going to cost overall for their whole ad campaign? The second is the success. Have companies actually found success using YouTube ads before? And if so, what kind of tactics they took? And then the last one is what will grab attention? You have such a small window of time in that ad. I think 6 seconds to skip if that option is available. And then the length of your ad will cost additional money for how much time you have. So it's such a small window that you have to actually appeal to the customer and get them to go and view your product. Along with the questions, we have some limitations that arose from those questions, which are the viewer actually has to use YouTube, because although it's one of the most highly trafficked sites on the internet, I do know some people that just don't go on the site at all. You also have to show the ad to the right audience, which can be done on the website. Macy's can make a deal with YouTube that their ad shows up on specific videos that tend to cater to people who look at activewear stuff. And then lastly, people use other forms of music sites, not just Spotify. There's Pandora, etc. So you're missing kind of an audience when you pick that one over another, which arises some limitations to the overall ad campaign.
Once again, thanks for listening. We are Fantastic Team 4.